The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Up he goes! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And a chance! Off the post! Defending of the desperate variety. Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. And he's chosen to go back. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's forced to go back. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he...
And he shoots! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is...
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of trickery. Mateus. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Donadoni. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donadoni. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Shoots! Chance! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Donadoni. And he's had it nicked away. No, again there's no way through. Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Akanji. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Akanji. Donadoni picks it up out wide. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Played in deep. Up he goes! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Big chance! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he shoots! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
big header! And he's there to belt it away. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Mateus. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Roberto Carlos! Oh, it rattles the bar. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cross flung. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Dink through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, nice touch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Yamal. And it's played in. There's the shot! And he's straight offside. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Plays a sharp little ball here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Harrison cuts out the pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Timber. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Donatoni. He has found the way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mateus. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Manchester United! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lewandowski. Donatoni. And it's Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Shapes to shoot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United with another corner. This their second corner of the game. Bullish header! Cleared away. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cleared without complication. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Takes the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rice. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good strength. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Rice. And he's got his cross in. And that has been knocked clear. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice. Takes on his marker, and he's managed to get free. He's away! Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Gets good distance on it. And he skips past his man. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, good take in a good area. Rice. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Tries the cross. Zanetti is there and he can get that clear. Oh, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for options for movement. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Lovely bit of skill. Lewandowski. Azar.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That was mighty close. Now it's Lewandowski, foot in. Mateus puts his foot on the gas. And it's Neymar. Here's a chance! And that would have won it.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Showing great feet there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Roberto Carlos. Zanetti goes sliding in. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Rivaldo. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ibrahimovic! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Ibrahimovic may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Bergomi gets a foot in and wins the ball. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal.
Giuseppe Bergomi, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect...
Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well measured. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looked...
And he's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Rivaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The message is clear. None shall pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He can run onto that. This looks promising. Takes aim and crosses. And he was alert to it. Vitinha. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Donadoni! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Donadoni just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Hausen gathers from the goal kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Half-time getting close now. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. Oh, that's neat. He's found some space. Cross. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rice does well to get it back. Roberto Carlos. That's a shade optimistic. Milan are looking to break at pace. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Donatoni. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
This is Romario. Tries to pass it through. Fired deep towards... He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Donatoni. Defending was strong and firm. And Mateus. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here. Well, on the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. The team still separated by the game's only goal. Great ball, and he's in here! Bergomi getting this one clear. And it's Zanetti. 60 minutes played. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha with the foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, crossbar! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Played out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a mighty effort, and it's come back out to him. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Neymar. Vitinha. Chance to deliver. Climbs up! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Could be danger here! Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Bojan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's having a shot! Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he was quick to react. Rice. And here's Bojan. That is good alertness. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Šeško gets through on his own. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something
gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Neymar. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Milan have reclaimed it. That's good vision. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Raul. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now then, the ball's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Romario. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from big chance! Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. Lovely, now then. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ibrahimovic, he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's good running with the ball. Mateus. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. That's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's making a real surge on the left. In towards the... It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Thuram has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Roberto Carlos, played in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's beaten the last man. Vieira. Oh, there's the clearance. Mateus. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He shifted it to the flank. Rivaldo going full tilt down the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vieira. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Manchester United finding their passes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Milan get the second half going.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Zanetti cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thinks about the shot. Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played in with purpose. Donatoni. And Mateus. It's a searching pass. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho, produces a cross. Romario gets into some space. Played in by Romario. He rises! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mateus. The ball swung in. Good read, needed to be. He's in a great... And a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Linton. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Hoisted it. Big header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Skims one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Akanji makes the interception. Bojan. Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shot at goal!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos picks it up now. He gets big! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And one more try! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Raul.
Oh, really well played.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Goes for a shot! He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Raul shoots! Hullet chasing after it. That's tidy. No, he's had it taken off him. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul is onto this. And he's had it nicked away. That's a little off target. Searching pass he's played there. Akanji gets it away. Linton, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Out to the left it goes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Now it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Hullet could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Great skill, that's nice. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Bojan. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Raul! And that's a real chance missed. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bojan. Can he finish? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to play it through. And that's been slipped through. Oh, well played, well played. Linton. And it's Bojan. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hullet.
That's good play from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's really well manoeuvred. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Rice first in line. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Bullet is the next to run the gauntlet. Off the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So, the second man in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Dembele is second man up. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Manchester United are looking to keep pace here. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to put them 2 up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. And he's put them 2 in front. Manchester United are looking to save match point. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. So it has... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos. Shot could be... And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Araujo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Great chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Here comes the cross. Oh, the ball's come loose here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Donatoni. He's picked his way through. Mateus has it out wide and in space. Howson can get it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. The ball has bounced loose now. There's the crossfield ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Donatoni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Milan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Donatoni. And now the breakaway. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Araujo. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, that's been intercepted. He's in a great position here. Played out wide. And here's Roberto Carlos. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. Milan looking to pass their way through. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Šeško! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Donadoni with the short one. Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled.
And the finish! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn...
Can he finish? Terrific from Mateus! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Chance! Another special Neymar moment! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. That is a crunching tackle. Corner number 3 coming up. Goes for a shot! He's kept it out just.
Rice really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
So their 4th corner of the game. Chance to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mehdi Benatia. He's a dominant one-on-one defender, Peter, and rock solid in the air too. Like most top-class defenders these days, he's comfortable on the ball and rarely resorts to just...
Marmouche! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Drives, terrific header! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Donatoni. Oh, well played, well played. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Donatoni. Robertson does well to get it back. That looks a good ball through. He's had it taken off him. And that has been cut short. Can he spark a counter here? Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Swings it. Up he goes! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Goes for goal! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's neat. That's tidy. Mateus. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, nice touch. Played in by Roberto Carlos. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Donatoni. Now this could be a chance. Marmouche. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kukçu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through. Howson. Pele. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared away. Pele. That ball looks a good one. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's not going to reach. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a throw-in. Pele. Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Kukçu. Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Marmouche. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Lovely, now then. And he's cut it out. Donadoni, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Roberto Carlos. The ball swung in.
Well played and well cleared.
It's their second corner of the game. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Think through. It's Pele!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kukçu. Donatoni. Donatoni. He's in a good position here. Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. Pele. Pele has been caught there. It's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bojan Krkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. Now, what about a counter-attack? Liverpool have a free kick. Kukçu. Oh, easy pickings there. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. Real chance here. Big chance! Raul. And the counter is on. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. And that is a little undercooked. It's played through for him. Manchester United are coasting towards victory. Pele. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Showing great feet there. He's tried one! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a shot! And that has faded wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pele. Spread neatly. And he was alert to it. And time is up. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Veron is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with...
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's been given away. Showing good feet. Roberto Carlos. Mateus is flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now that looks a decent ball. Donadoni. Mateus. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! He's having a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And it's come back out to him. It's hit the upright. They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good.
Big header! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's the throw. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mateus, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And he's in on decent chance! And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been close to finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinic.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar to Van Nistelrooy.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Donadoni receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Just a whisker away. Akanji is there, and he can pick it up. Mateus threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Tonali. Now it's Veron. Rice proves too strong. Ball's gone out of play. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's going for goal! In with the challenge. This possibly the last play of the half. Chooses to go back, and that could well leave a mark. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. It's Roberto Carlos! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.